Lagos State government debunks reports on revoking existing building permits. Airline operators of Nigeria reject 800% increase in airfares. And on the foreign scene, election on the way in Venezuela as President Nicolas Maduro seeks third term in office. And in sport, authorities cancel swimming training for Olympic triathletes over pollution of River Seine. Now the news in details. I am Timmy Dayo. Anthony. The Lagos State government has debunked reports that it has revoked all existing building permits as reported in some online media. This clarification becomes necessary following a misleading headline report in an online news medium stating that the Lagos State government revoked all existing building permits. Special advisor to the governor on EGIS and urban development, Olajide Babatunde, clarified that the directive was that letters of authorization to commence construction issued by the Lagos State Building Control Agency, LAPCA, needed to be revalidated. Babatunde noted that this becomes necessary because after obtaining the letter to commence construction, most developers fall short of engaging all relevant professionals in the building project. According to him, the revalidation is to allow the agency to do proper audit and authentication of all professionals that will be engaged in building construction in the state and to ascertain the structural stability of the building project. In its continuation efforts to sustain quality healthcare service delivery to Lagosians, the Lagos State Traditional Medicine Board has certified 90 new practitioners across diverse fields. The registrar of the board, Babatunde Adele, noted that the certification comes after the completion of an intensive 6-week compulsory orientation course by the traditional birth attendants, general practice and traditional complementary and alternative medicine practitioners. Adele emphasized the significance of safeguarding their certificates and refraining from sharing them with third parties while encouraging graduates to inspire others to partake in the capacity building initiatives to foster continuous professional growth within the overall healthcare sector. He added that there is an ongoing collaboration process between the Lagos State Traditional Medicine Board and the Health Facilities Monitoring and Accreditation Agency in the area of monitoring and compliance of facilities. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Nyesom Wike, says it's yet to get a letter requesting the usage of Eagle Square for the planned protest due to start from August 1st. Wike spoke at a town hall meeting with critical stakeholders in the FCT ahead of the demonstration which are tagged End Bad Governance Protest. He said the protesters should not just use social media to send a message to his office, advising them to rather pass through the appropriate channels. It's to recall that the minister had earlier warned against the protests. And now to the rest of the stories. Airline Operators of Nigeria, AON, has rejected a proposed increase in levy charges by the Nigerian Airspace Management Agency, NAMA, saying such a move will cripple an already struggling industry. On Friday, the Director General of NAMA, Umar Farouk, announced that airline charges would increase by 800%. He stated that the agency will raise its en-route navigational charges from 2,000 naira and 6,000 naira to 18,000 naira and 54,000 naira per flight, just as the airspace agency equally increased the extension of hours of service to airlines from 50,000 naira to 450,000 naira. A spokesman of the AON, Obiora Okonkwo, said the proposal is unacceptable while lamenting the impact of the multiple taxations imposed on them by the federal government. Okonkwo noted that the overall 20 taxes imposed on each air ticket and the high foreign exchange rate are bothering airlines and driving up ticket prices. Today is World Hepatitis Day. Launched on 2008, the goal of World Hepatitis Day is to create partnership for the elimination of viral hepatitis and to increase the awareness of the disease global burden. This day also offers the chance to educate the public on the causes, symptoms, prevention and treatment of viral hepatitis, while creating partnership for the elimination of viral hepatitis and to increase awareness of the disease global burden. The date of July 28 was chosen because it is the birthday of Nobel Prize-winning scientist Dr. Baruch Blumberg, who discovered hepatitis B virus and developed a diagnostic test and vaccine for the virus. The theme for the year 2024 World Hepatitis Day, "It is time for action," comes as low coverage of testing and treatment becomes the most important gap to be addressed in order to achieve the global elimination goal by 2030. And now to foreign news. Venezuelans are going to the poll today in what has been described as the biggest challenge to the governing science socialist PSUV party since it came to power 25 years ago. Nicolas Maduro, who was president since the death of his mentor, Hugo Chavez, in 2013, will be running for a third consecutive time. His main challenger, Eduardo Gonzalez, a former diplomat, has the backing of coalition of opposition parties. Polls suggest that Gonzalez has a wide lead over the incumbent, but as Maduro's 2018 re-election was widely dismissed as neither free nor fair, there are fears that the result of this election will be tampered with should it not go Maduro's way. And now to sports. Pollution in the River Seine has forced the cancellation of Sunday's proposed winning training for Olympic triathletes in Paris. A joint statement from Paris 2024 and World Triathlon Test has shown the water quality was below and unacceptable. After tests in July, the River Seine was deemed to be clean enough for swimming, but heavy rainfall in the French capital over the past 48 hours has seen the quality diminish. Reports show that the water quality not reach the required standard. The triathlon event should be postponed for a few days or moved to Paris-Sault-Manet on the Manet rivers of the East Paris. Now, the swimming leg of the triathlon familiarization has been due to take place at 7 a.m. local time. Meanwhile, the bike and running training will go ahead as planned. Now, just before we go, please slow down at road junctions, intersections, and pedestrian crossing. You can follow us on like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961. Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 961 FM. Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch the news and program live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website at www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Somolu administration initiated 500 hectares rice farm technology intervention project? You can get more details on Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Government has debunked reports that it has revoked all existing building permits as reported in some online media. The Airline Operators of Nigeria has rejected a proposed increase in levy charges by the Nigerian Airspace Management Agency, NAMA, saying such a move will cripple an already struggling industry. We also told you that Venezuelans are going to the poll today in what has been described as the biggest challenge to the governing socialist PSUV party since it came to power 25 years ago. And in sports, pollution in the River Seine has forced the cancellation of Sunday's proposed winning training for Olympic triathletes in Paris. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. The ends the news broadcast compiled by Adewale Oluworo.